Hello, everyone, and welcome to a very, very rough start to this week's Fleet Fumbles Railroader. As per usual, we sadly will have to see who we get. Obviously, this goes out across two Discords, the pings. But, well, we've got a lot to do, so we need to get on and do it. Timu's in the server, but not in the
Yes.
Oh, he is here. Oh, because I've got stream mode on, I can't go coming out. So I have got switching to do. That's all for literally just ahead. And the rest of this train is... yes, that is arranged as it needs to be. So, right then, without further ado... No, actually, I need to swing it round. But that's... Okay. That is not a problem at all. So what I will do, and it also means I can turn the locomotive as well. So, actually, I'm not too happy with that whistle. What else have we got? No. A bit too small. No. Maybe? Uh... Not that either. Oh, I like that one. That kind of makes sense for a switch engine. Right, let me just check all the connections, 'cause there's some cars here that aren't tied in. Well, it is a little weird to have a switch engine running an eastbound freight. It does kind of make sense when you realise the thing's final destination is, well, in essence, it's Nantahala to be at the bottom of the grade. So there should
Looks like
be.
Ruhon has joined the chat.
Well, that's good. Ruinon in the chat. That's what we like to see. Always good to have Ruinon in the chat. Gotta love it. 10 out of 10 would Ruinon again. That is exactly the way in which we like it. There's my last disconnected glad hand. Right then. Funnily enough, this locomotive is actually one of the most powerful engines on the roster right now. But then again, it kind of needs to be. This is going to be the helper for the branch, for the Nantahala grade. And as such, it needs as much grunt as it can carry. And there she goes, backing it up. Ruinon says hopefully he gets released in 30 minutes and can buy groceries. And also, no, and also,
what groceries
and also, no, we do not have. We have. Look, you get one loco derailment per day. That's it. No more. That's it. You get one per day. And oh, sugar, I had forgotten about that. Right. Very quickly. It's time to play. Yes, it's actually very much time to play. You need to back the F up a little bit, pretty please. And do so with a fair bit of rapidity, if you don't mind. Thank you, number 9. Clear the way for number 12. Although, speaking of which, I should probably tie down number 12's independent brake. Simply because I really don't want to have a mess on my hands if this whole thing comes off the rails.
So, what's the task for me today?
Give me a second. I just need to wind up. I just need to finish up this task.
Okay.
The first stage of this, so that I know where I stand, basically. Until that point, I won't know where I stand. There we go. You just have to give me a minute, team. I'm currently in finish job mode.
Okay.
There we go. I hope we have enough room for all of this shit in the Y. Oh, yeah, we absolutely do. Probably only just, but we absolutely do. It's fair. It's not even 1,000 tons worth of train. It's not that heavy of a load, if we're gonna be honest. And it's been arranged already, so there's some cars to drop off in Dillsbury Yard. But once that's been done, the rest of the train can carry onwards. Put the brakes on a bit just to slow the train down. Just let it come up into the Y under its own steam. Give it a bit more grunt work in the rear, please. Once that clears the switch... Oh, yeah, we're going to have room. Easy peasy. Right. Oh, then. Do you remember what you were doing last week?
I wasn't here. I was at work, so, wasn't doing anything.
Oh.
Except my work.
Are you sure you weren't doing anything last week? I'm sure you were here last week. I am fairly certain. Unless I am really sorely mistaken. I don't think I am. Timu, the task is to derail 2 locos and hotbox at least 4 times. No! Ruinon! Ratings can't afford it. Please stop trying to ruin my company by backseat.
Oh yeah, actually I was here, yeah. Yeah, we basically did one of the cargos in the consist that was left in the
Yeah, I'm just summoning the I'm summoning the ops crew. Give me a second.
Well, that's basically I think the train that you're currently handling.
No, I was the one who was sorting this one. I remember that quite distinctly. I just bought number 12. She was brand new at the end of the last episode, and I'm using her to sort the yard out. In preparation for her working this train westbound, because she needs to, because, well, A, there's nothing else here. Right, so... there's a lot of work we need to do. And... we need more than 2 people, ideally. I'm trying to summon as many of the ops crew as I can. But... I need to keep it below no more than 17 while I just get this train out of the junction and then shove it all the way to the yard. That's it, nice and easy. Make sure all my switches are set ahead of me. They should be. There we go, now I can open the throttle a little bit. Because time is money.
Oh yeah, now I remember we were this coal hopper thing with number 10.
Or yes,
not coal, but some, ore.
No, that is coal. No, you weren't there either. I just finished number 10's work up there. I remember quite distinctly. Let's see, what else is in traffic today? Is there an eastbound? You were on number 8. That's what you were doing. You were working in eastbound freight.
Number 8.
Yeah, number 8 and number 7 were heading eastbound. With a freight. They were doing they were doing to pick up goods, yeah, Ella.
In Ella. Yeah.
They were doing just a normal pickup goods heading eastbound. You know what a pickup goods is, Timu, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, just
I
keep
kinda.
grab everything, go into the interchange as you head east. That's all you need to do. Most of the work for the eastbound pickups has been done for you. So all you have to do is collect them from the various yards where they are. They should all have been gathered together. I think I did it
Yeah.
actually for East Whittier. But you should have a nice easy run. You might have some
Yeah.
putaways to do as well. Um, Bear that in mind. Need more people than
Yeah, well,
why.
we have some sawmill stuff here.
What do you mean?
Well, there is look,
Oh yeah,
wagon is
just
going
drop
to.
them. Okay, yeah, just drop them on the main line at Whittier in front of the crossover, and then head through
Yeah.
Whittier to pick up the rest of your train. Like I said, the goods trains do pickups and drop-offs. They don't do shunting.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. There's a man I can depend upon. Beautiful.
Hello.
Ah,
What do you need?
yes. I need you to take number 9 and sort everything out at the Sylvia end of the line. I've been waiting for one of the trusted drivers to come on to help me with that.
Brother. Okay.
You'll see what I mean. There's a lot of stuff at the Sylvia paper mill and
It's all
Dill's
just been dumped in the siding and left to set. I see.
kinda, yeah, and also you may as well
Oh,
put
it's been dumped in 2 sidings, 3 set. What the hell is this?
yeah, we've been bringing on some new hands, and some of them a little bit. Also, by the way,
Well,
also look what I got.
what'd you find? Where you at?
Going down grade. Number 12,
Oh, hello. Where's it headed?
to Dillsborough with this train.
Fair enough. Where are we gonna keep it? Or do we know yet? Or is it
Oh,
bank?
oh. Number 12 has been bought for a very specific reason. She'll be working this train east, but that's only part of the reason why she's going east. So not east-west. She's the Nantahala banking engine.
Actually,
We are actually on the final stage of construction, so I've bought her.
where's that fucking?
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. There we go. So, nice and easy. No more than 25 miles an hour. Just keep it coming. Nice and steady. What I realised was, because of the way the cars were reversed, I thought, oh, I'm going to have to switch the entire train round. But I literally realised,
Just why the whole train?
yeah, I could literally just arrange it. I could do a few alterations, then just wire the whole train. Yeah. Are you going to be alright just messing around down here for a bit?
Hmm?
Are you going to be alright just like basically doing just switch work with number 9?
Yeah, sure, that's fine.
Also, we finally have coal for Dillsborough Tower. We emptied
It
an
took a while.
entire we emptied out an entire coal hopper. We now have 48 tons of coal in there.
Okay, and where is said coal hopper? And is it already back at the interchange?
No, it's not back at the interchange.
That probably should go.
I know, but that's what number 9's for. There's a lot of work to do up here. There's a bunch of
Yeah, I'll get it eventually.
Yeah.
I'm gonna switch Silva first, I think.
Yeah. There are also some more cars for silver at the interchange.
And I've got pulpwood flats that are gonna need to go west.
Yeah.
Uh,
There is an eastbound freight coming with number 7 and number 8. Number 7 was derailed by someone.
these things happen.
It was the one derailment for the day. And do you want to know the worst thing? It's chair!
What happened to number 10's tender?
Oh, that was also derailed because that was what number 7 hit.
Ah, okay, that's fair enough then.
I need to wait for some space to clear at Nantahala before I can really set this train off. And I also need to coal and water number 12. There we go. Nice and easy. That's it. Over you go.
Okay, I have to admire the enthusiasm.
The enthusiasm
All
of...
but 2 handbrakes on this train are tied.
Well, I didn't tell
This
him
kind of car's sitting in the siding at Silva.
Yeah. Well, I didn't tell him...
All but two of them have tied handbrakes.
Well, I didn't tell him to do that.
It's not going anywhere. This isn't a bad thing.
I mean, the Railroad Safety Administration would probably be happy. But the railroad itself would be like, who the fuck wasted all this time? Please stop. We have jobs to do.
Alright, first things first. Moving this entire fucking train.
And stop. Perfect. Oh, wow, that is a perfect stop. Fantastic. Let's see. What does the chat say? Ruinon says, is there any particular benefit to running the train in pushing configuration? Nope, I just had to push it. To be all honest, it's unsafe, and if it wasn't a short move just down to here, I would probably not have done it.
I mean, you've got like 3 cars on. You could still see fine.
No, I didn't. That was 1,000 foot of train I just shoved.
Yeah, it's basically nothing.
Wow, this thing's tender takes a lot of water.
The S51's great.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I tell you what. Timu, change of plans.
Yes.
Where are you? Okay, you're just coming up on.
Soon.
You're just coming
Soon
up on Whittier.
in Whittier.
Yeah. When you get to Whittier, just do me a solid and pull yourself up at the water tower. Just stop there. And then what I'm going to tell you to do is it's coming up on 10 o'clock, which means that I really need to get the a eastbound run of the passenger train going. It's a fairly simple job, and I want a player to do it because there's going to be a lot of traffic coming, and managing that with an AI is going to be hell. So I really want a player in control.
Okay.
Right. Okay, so you're still taking on water like a very good engine. And I think I've got enough coal to put in the tender. Okay, why is number 2 moving?
Don't worry about it.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm switching Whittier.
How can you do both at the same time? I don't understand. Stop it. Ah.
The AI is a wonderful thing.
I don't like it. Yeah, the only person I trust to operate the AI like this, I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Ah.
Yeah, I'm constantly flickering.
I'm just like, ah. Stop, please. I love how big and boxy these 080s are. Like in Britain, we had 080 mainline freight engines, and so did the US for a while, but they kind of fell out of favor.
They were never as popular over here.
Yeah, and they fell out of favor
Our
pretty
track
quick.
was never as good, and our runs were longer.
Yeah, pilot wheels be upon ye. Also, trains are just generally faster in the US. Like, pickup goods for us wouldn't break 40. Even during the days of pure handbrakes with no air, your trains would break 50 to 60.
Yes, because they're running through the middle of, like,
bumfuck nowhere. Yeah.
Where, like, if they flip, they're gonna hit, like, what?
Dave's
Maybe
cows.
2 chickens and a cornfield. Like,
yeah, like Dave and his cows. That's the maximum extent of your damage there.
Whereas basically anywhere in Britain you are, if the train runs away, it's going to go through some scenic little cottage. Inevitably. Without fail. You could be in the middle of London, they'd still wipe out a vacation home. Spectacular, isn't it?
So I am at Whittier.
Alright. Creep your locomotive up to the, take water. Actually, you're pretty good on water on both of them.
Yeah, I was just about to say that I'm like, full of water.
Come up into Whittier Yard.
Okay.
So Timo, your standard operations for number 4 is as follows.
Hang on a minute.
What?
Let me have him bring your train up into Whittier Yard, drop it here, and we'll figure out what we want to do with it from there. But so it's not
Okay.
sitting on the main line at Whittier.
I mean, I was
I
gonna.
will get your switches. Just come ahead. What were you gonna do, Fleet?
Nothing. Never mind. Carry on, co-director. You've clearly got the situation in hand. So after you're done listening to random, you're gonna. I'm just gonna let me just actually check number 4. What her condition is, and I'm actually gonna see if the train at Nantahala is unloading. Because they've sent me a construction train that's too bloody long for the.
Do we have the signals, like the Wilmot signals up yet?
We have all
Or
the
are we
signals.
still waiting on them?
We have all the signals. We have signals all the way
Yes,
to
they're just not
Nantahala.
built yet.
No, we have signals all the way to Nantahala.
Oh, there they are. Okay. I just wasn't seeing them. Cool.
How much has she got? 2 points. Okay. You should be alright on coal to make it back to Bryson, I think. Yeah, just about. Because that's from a full tenders to get here. So that should be fine. Do you have a... Yeah, number 4 is in a bit of a... Yeah, she needs... Yeah, number 4, just from wear and tear, is on the edge of actual running condition. She might need a bit of She might need a bit of TLC. How are our coaches doing? Mostly okay. Some of them are a little bit off kilter. And there's one Nantahala public service wagon that has to go elsewhere. Yeah, right, okay. Yeah, and that all needs to go to the track site, but I can't do anything with it until we've got the rest of the bloody things unloaded. Okay. Yeah, that's the problem. Okay, so... Right, let me think. Number 8 is helping a train come back east. Do we have a spare engine for passenger work? Actually, you know what? That could do it. The Locked Branch is pretty quiet. I had brought number 11 on as a...
I'm going to cut the log cars off the back of your train. Just keep rolling.
Yep.
Okay, so have we taken on... Okay, we've taken on all of the coal and water, so... Actually, you know what? I thought I was happy with that whistle. I am no longer happy with that whistle. I'm changing my mind again. That could work. Hmm. Oh, that's perfect. There we go. Yeah, I got number 12 coming back now.
Alright, and then he's to go grab number 4, right? And start running
Yep.
passengers?
Yeah. Have you run passengers before, Timu?
Only on my own. So
Okay, but no. My basic thing was, do you know how the system works?
yes.
Yep. So just all stations apart from Alaka and Cochrane, back to
Do we have repair parts at Whittier?
we should do. There should be a boxcar there.
There's not.
Oh, well, there should have been one delivered. It was in the outbound train.
Hang on. Nope, I've got a boxcar. I've got the boxcar here. I just need to switch. Okay, I'll take
Yeah.
care of it.
So, Timu, when you're running this section of the route, what you do is, with number 4, you run in reverse to Alaka Junction. You then throw your train through the Y. It's already been set for you, so that you're then pointing the right way for the rest of your run back to, Silver. And then once you've done that, once you've got to Silver, you're then gonna put your train through the Y at Silver, and then go and do the same thing in reverse. This is basically the midday run. It lasts from 10 while about 1:30 ish. If you're sticking to speed limits, which you should be.
Yeah. So number 4.
Yeah. She's already set up. All you've got to do is board passengers, and then go.
Yeah.
Be advised, there will be lots of other movements going on the railway, so you need to be somewhat careful.
Yeah. So I need to take passengers which one was the that I don't take the passengers?
Cochrane and Alaka.
Okay.
Because I don't have time to run the interchange service today. Unless Random Idiot wants to run it.
I'm gonna be tied up all day doing this.
Right. Tell you what, let me know when you leave, Yeah, let me know when you leave, Almond, Timu.
Okay.
Right, I can't run too far with this. Right, okay, so we're mostly set. Well, what I can do... actually... do I want to pull out now with this train, or do I want to wait? I think, actually, what I will do is I'll get the morning eastbound done, because that's still not gotten here, and then I'll run a westbound as soon as that's, ready. Then again, I have a loco. But then again, number 8 needs to go back east. So in fact, what I will do is I will have...
It will be shortly. I currently need it to fix a slight kerfuffle I made where I may have forgotten how physics worked.
That's fine. No. I mean,
nothing ran into itself.
The
log cars are just blocking the switch. I need to get my engine out to switch the log cars.
Well, no. Number 8 needs to stay with number 7 because number 7's in a bad way, and she needs help to get her all the way back to Dillsborough. But I'm
gonna put number. I was gonna put number 7 in the shed here.
No, she may as well go all the way back to Dillsborough. The repair parts would have unloaded at Whittier that quickly, whereas we've got a nearly empty boxcar of spares at Dillsborough.
Okay.
So the repairs will go quicker there. Right.
Okay.
I am going to pass number 12 to you, light engine, if that's acceptable.
Sure. What you need?
No, as in I'm passing it to you on waypoint control, light engine.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Where's it headed?
Just to where you are. If you could just stable her temporarily while just stable her in the shed temporarily. While
at Dillsborough?
Yeah, no, at Whittier. No, that's literally what as in I'm literally it's sort of like a signaler. Like I'm letting you know I'm passing you a train.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I just needed to clarify which location you were sending it.
Yeah, because I will then be taking number 8 forward. and I'll basically be handling freight work. I'm just gonna check on number 90 quickly, because she was waiting for an awful lot of freight up at Robinson Gap, but there's still not 3 full lines of coal cars, which is what I'm actually waiting for. I'm waiting for 3 full tracks of coal cars before I take number 90 to work. And then number 10 takes over from number 90, and is then going to wait for the next set of coal to go. Actually, then again, 1, 2, 3, 4. That may be just enough that 90 can deal with. Tell you what, let me just couple up, and while you're dealing with number 8, and I'll see exactly what I'm dealing with in terms of tonnage. Because if it's close to 2,500, I've basically got to book it. Because anything more than that, 90 just can't handle, as we know. There we go. Yeah, I've been doing some thinking. Because Robinson Gap switches from Sylvia to Andrews, doesn't it, when Andrews opens?
Huh? No, it'll go to some of each.
Right. So in that case, then that actually makes Bryson even more important, because we absolutely have to we will absolutely have to just run block trains to Bryson, and then from Bryson we'll basically have to split them into wagons heading east or west. Which means, given the tonnages involved, I don't know if number 3 is going to cut it anymore.
We'll find out. It can handle the flat switching at least.
That's
Things
true.
get a little bit more complicated when we get because that's all Bryson Yard's all flat.
Well, okay, that's fair. It can handle the flat switching. Well, it's fair. If in that case, then number 3 can probably stay as the switch engine for Bryson without too many issues.
It's not gonna like it, but it'll do it.
Yeah. The problem is going to be working any significant tonnage of coal over the grade at Nantahala. That's where the real operating challenges are going to lie. Okay, so that was a decent amount of freight. Steady as she goes. Steady, 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 steady. Bit of break. Clonk. Okay, I think, yeah, this may be just about as much coal as 90 is actually rated to take. Because I don't know if I've actually ever streamed the whole 90 actually working.
What? So are you grabbing?
Yeah, it depends. I'm just checking all the. Hang on, which one's got handbrake on? You. Okay, right. So need to depressurize.
Are you gonna grab that other cut too?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I've been waiting. Remember, 90's rated for 2,500 tons unassisted all the way to silver. So I've been waiting for that kind of.
I'm just gonna.
I've been waiting for that kind of load to build up.
You can stay there for the minute. I'll deal with you later.
And what does the chat say? Ruinon just said, we have a new person! D3 Stir 3R123. Hello! Nice to see you! Also, wonder if Ruinon wonders if they will get out before or after 3. Well, I hope it will be before, because that would be... Okay, that's rolling a little bit much. Okay, yeah, she's rolling a little bit much. Okay, tie down 90's independent brake just while we're doing this. Because, oh, sweet lord, this may be a little bit shy of 2,000 tons, I think.
You'll be alright.
Oh, no, well, no. I mean, if it's 2,000 tons, I'm 500 short, and I'm not moving. Because 90's rated for 2,500, so why would I move with less than 2,500? I know she's done the Cowie grade with 2,500 tons. I know she can do it. Come on. Shove. There we go. That's it. Back we come. Steady. Steady. Yeah, 2,100. Yeah, honestly, 2,137 tons. That's close enough.
Change vertical out of there. I do.
Yeah, that is close enough for me to actually go. Yeah, yeah, 2,100 tons. That is close enough for me to actually go. Yeah, that's a complete block hole train, and I should probably get moving.
Okay, yeah, I'll need to grab that from the other direction.
Well, first thing I could do is I could at least trust number 90 to get this down to, how is she? Well, she needs to purge her air brakes first. 8.9 coal and some water. So the first thing we need to do is, so where's Timu? Let's see, where's Timu? He is on his way back. Good, fantastic, marvellous. So just purging the brakes now. The Westinghouse air pump absolutely going ham. Pressurizing the brake lines.
Yeah, that's the thing that takes a while when you're working trains this size.
Yeah. Especially when some sort of... Well, I understand why they left the airline open. They don't want the wagons running away. But it takes forever and a day to get the thing moving. Come on. Come on. Depressurize the airline.
No problem, locomotive.
You know, I should probably walk the train. Let's see. Oiled. So oiled. 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 I'm just going to pin down the brake on 90 quickly, just while
Yeah,
I
you
walk.
don't want to have a hot wheels on those.
Hot box.
Yeah, hot box. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, hot boxes are absolutely fine on captive service. I could not care less. Uh, hmm. Most of these wagons seem pretty oiled. Could hot boxes happen on fully oiled bearings?
Huh? Yeah. Just some sort of little irregularity in the metal or something, and
I mean, I understand why they didn't have random hot boxes in Railroader. It would have just been, you know.
they do, but the chance for them is so infinitesimally small that they functionally don't.
Right. Yep, she's starting to roll a bit. She's not quite moving yet, but she will be in a second. Yeah, the wagon's trying to move under the... Okay, let's release the tension holding us in place, and let's get underway. There we go. Fleet's underway with number 90. Basically running non-stop through to Silver. There we go. That's what 2,000 tons of coal looks like. Just within 90's operational capability. Just about. Just got to keep the train under control as we descend. Because I don't want... I don't want to lose control of my train. There we go. So we're gonna... Yeah, I need to take water anyway, but I can't do it on the main line because that will get in the way of the passenger train that's coming up behind me. So... Oh, no thank you. 16 miles an hour is too fast for this branch, pretty please. Okay, I'm a little bit concerned by that. Can I have some air, please? She's starting to run away with me. Give me a little bit of air, please. It is a pity that 90 is no longer the most powerful locomotive on the roster, with number 12 being more powerful than she is. But number 12's not a mainline engine, not in the same way number 90 is. There we go. There we go. Up and over the grade. That little hump at Robinson, at the Larker Junction. I was amazed to learn this line was still operational. Didn't realise it was. What was it? The Great Smoky Mountain Railroad, I think?
Great Smoky Mountains Railway.
That's the one.
Railroad something.
Yeah.
It's amazing that it still operates all the way from...
Yeah, Great Smoky Mountains Railroad.
It runs all the way up to and through the Red Marble grade, but doesn't operate Red Marble.
Yeah, they own it, but they don't run it.
For obvious reasons. Because that stuff would be a health and safety nightmare. And they don't have the time or the money for that. There we go. Right, now that she's underway, I'm just going to give her a very simple instruction. So, number 90, under waypoint control. No, don't stop!
Yeah, they do that.
Oh, why? Why have you dumped
Yes.
the air? Oh, for God's sake, she's dumped the air on a massive train. Oh, why? Don't laugh, it's not funny. Get moving. Right, I now need to take a look at number 8. Because 90 needs to take coal, and actually, no, what I need to do is get number 1 moving with the Larker.
What about number 8?
Well, when you're done with her, I need to get her moving. But the first thing you need to do is to move the passenger.
Yeah, that's what I'm working on now. I'm putting
Yeah.
that train back together.
Yep. Right, so... Come on, getting quickly. Will you please hurry up? Get on the train! Whom's this chewing? Whom's this chewing?
Oh, sorry about that. I thought I had my mic turned off. My bad.
It is fine. Okay, well, these 3 branch line coaches have served pretty well. Is the station empty? Yes, now it is. No time for niceties, you gotta go. Let's go, let's go, let's go! Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go! Go, go, gadget speed! Speed is power, and power is speed, and things in that general notion.
You want me to go ahead and send number 12 on up toward Bryson?
Can do, yeah. The track should be
Cool.
clear ahead of her. But the reason I wanted to send her to you and not through you is because, well, I wasn't sure what the situation was going to be when she got to you. So I thought I'll
Correct, and as a matter of fact, I did have to reroute number 8 momentarily to avoid them
Boop.
not running into each other, but you know that thing that the AI does where it sits there and stares, where they both sit there and stare at each other and whistle?
Yeah, it's like, move! No, you move! No, you move! I'm not moving, you move first! No, you!
It's like those idiots in cars videos from YouTube.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. Honking horn at each other and all that all day. I was shocked the other day when Runan told that she will be taking a boat across some thing in the US. I was like, what? They have ferries there. I was shocked. I thought they were building bridges everywhere.
We're working on it. Thing is,
Yeah.
the bridges are expensive.
Yeah, they are.
Down the grade we go. More speed!
So, how many miles away will you derail with that one, Fleet?
I won't. I have no intention of derailing.
I see. Anyways, I'm almost at Almond, so...
Right, yep, thank you.
I would leave that there to be future me's problem.
Yep.
I mean, if you think you can handle working number 8 and number 7 back east and switching silver, could you do that? If you can't, then leave it.
Probably.
Yeah, go for it then. Besides, it'll probably fit into number 9's work anyway.
I mean, they've got nothing but cars for interchange.
Yeah, there may be some put-outs and drop-downs you have to do at, I think there's 2 cars that have to go to Wilmont that were left in a siding.
If they are, I don't know where they are.
They're at the loop, just in front of Wilmont.
Uh-huh. Oh, they're at the passing siding of Wilmot.
Yes, that one.
Uh-huh. No, they aren't. There's no cars there.
Oh. That's very strange. Okay, never mind then. I guess it's just straight through to, Dillsbury Yard, I guess.
I guess.
I'd say leave the empties in Dillsbury Yard to be part of number 9's work, and then I would literally shunt number 7 into the shed, turn number 8, and book it back west.
Yep.
And I would leave the Alaka stuff in Bryson, and we'll send number 11 down to get it. You know, the actual freight engine for the Alaka branch.
Mm-hmm.
Because that then means we can divert the workload even more. Oh, hello! Someone just did a thing. What did they do? Oh! D3Ster3123 has followed. Is that how you pronounce that? Or is there a way to actually pronounce that?
Is it like a Dexter?
Could
1,
be.
2, 3.
Could be. Desta. Oh, it's
Yeah,
Desta.
Desta,
It's
yeah.
Desta. Well, thank you for the follow, Desta. I hope you enjoy the content you find on here. Things will improve. New PC is coming in 2 weeks' time, so the quality level and the editing of content will also improve, so watch out for that. Because the current PC can't handle much. This is about the limits. You'll notice there are no trees! I have turned a heavily wooded part of Appalachia into a victim of deforestation.
Okay, Fleet, I'm heading to Arca Junction.
Right, jolly good. Here we go. Arriving at Cochrane. Funny name for an American town. I'm expecting a British admiral on loan to the Chileans to jump out at me.
He's on loan to the Nantahala Lake Patrol.
That is funny. There are a lot of people at Cochrane that want to go a lot of places.
Yep. So I was supposed to do change of direction in the junction, correct?
Yeah, I've already lined you for it. You're all right.
Yeah, just double checking.
Right. Okay, 22 passengers, people loading. Okay, yep, that's everyone we're gonna get. There we go, right away, lads. What does pulpwood actually do?
What do you mean?
Well, why did it pass?
It gets turned into pulp.
Doesn't look like the sort of wood
Why
you
does-
pulp. I thought sawdust is what got pulped.
Yeah, they take it
Yeah,
and they pulp
sawdust
it.
is pulp basically.
They take pulpwood. Pulpwood, like as a class of wood, is just any wood that's not suitable to be cut into dimensional lumber.
Right.
So what they're doing in the paperboard plant is they're just throwing that into a giant wood chipper.
Right.
The tannery are probably burning it.
And Fleet, when you are here in Finland, visiting your relatives, you might know there is some factories that does these things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you might want to go because they might have some museums, so you might learn things over there.
It depends. It depends what mood I'm feeling in.
Okay,
Like
fair enough.
history is both a hobby and a passion, and also I'm weird in the fact that I found that weirdly enough I'm no longer hyper fixated on anything anymore. It's kind of weird. Like my autism has changed to the point where I am just no longer hyper fixated on any one thing.
Nice.
I am like a vague and broad nebulous mass that encompasses multitudes.
Okay. Yeah, well, at least I can say for you that you might enjoy the railway museum in Hyvinkää.
Yeah, I probably would.
Yeah.
I've also become very reserved, which I know for me is weird, but when it comes to real life, when it comes to real life, I am very reserved. Even heck, compared to the old online fleet, I'm much more reserved than I used to be.
Okay.
Oh yeah, massively so. There we go. There we go. Steadily going through. Grinding through the passing loop now. There we go, that's it, nice and steady. What I wouldn't give for like a Bud RCD to do the Alaka branch work. Just something like that.
Is that the diesel one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 8 is making a pickup at Wilmot.
Ah, right. Jolly good. Everybody off the train, pretty please. We are now going to board passengers for Cochrane and Alaka, pretty please. Okay, now we're boarding the 99 people who were apparently waiting at Alaka Junction to go to Alaka. Strange, the passenger train hasn't passed through here for a while. Oh well, never mind. It's alright. Can easily fit 99 passengers on this train. Not a problem at all. Oh! Yeah, no, it was the morning passenger train. Some of these people have been waiting 3 hours for the train. What is it we say to people who complain they're waiting 3 hours for a passenger train, random idiot?
The ICC could make me give you a train. They can't make me give you a good one.
Yes! That is exactly what we say to them.
The government says you get 1 train a day. You're getting 2. Count yourself lucky.
Well, actually, at this point, the main line is getting 2 trains each way. There we go. And there we go. The branch train's now operating under AI control, and that can head back up towards towards Alaka. Fantastic. And I don't have to deal with that. I didn't think there were any. No, there aren't. No. There you go. Off goes the train. Right, so in theory, that should all work out as I intend. Right. Number 12 is on its way into... You know, when I said run it to Dillsborough, I didn't mean run it to take... Is it running to take coal and water?
What? Number 12?
Yeah, where's it going?
Out of the way.
Fair enough.
And it's heading up onto the lead table for the lead. Like it would be heading down to grab that caboose.
Right.
That's where it's gonna park.
Right, good idea.
That seemed like a pretty well out of the way place to leave it.
Good shout. Is that could a car's for silver?
Which one?
No, that is not for silver. That is this morning's empties. So an empties full loads for Bryson. Okay, that was not what I was expecting. Well, here we are. We can take coal and water. I don't know if we actually have a. Oh, we must have a coal wagon for Bryson because it's got 100 tons of coal in it. So we must have one for.
There's one on number 8's train heading west.
Where's it go?
I don't know where it's for. But it's headed for the interchange. It's empty.
Oh, fair enough. Possibly from Bryson then. And stop.
Right then, what needs moving?
Hey! Beautiful! Just in time. Right, so, what I need you to do, my fine friend, there's a lovely locomotive sat in Bryson right now. Number 12.
12?
Yes, indeed.
Where she be hiding? Ah, there she be hiding. Ooh, hello, little 12.
Yes, we have the Nantahala banking engine. So, your job is to take her to Nantahala.
Right.
And most importantly, once you get there, now that number 4 and the passenger train are gone, please, 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 please sort out all the wagons that are up there. There's a lot,
Righto.
and I really want them all sorted, because it's all a bit complicated. The train's too long, and the locos at the other end are trapped.
Right.
And there's also some general freight that can't be delivered, because they've sent us the last stage of the construction for the Andrews grade,
Mhm.
but it's too long!
Ah.
I want something meaty that will be heard because she's a banker. Look, if I could buy an 010
Give her
and
the-
call it... Look, if I don't... If I,
Just
if
give
I,
her, give her the VT one time.
That-
like high pitched.
that seems a little anemic for what is, funnily enough, the most powerful locomotive on the railroad. Hey, Chair, it's just like being back on the LNWR. I mean, the
Right,
wheelbase,
is-
the wheelbase is a little short, but apart from that,
Unlike a Super D, if you put the handbrake off, if you take the handbrake off, it doesn't fall apart. Because there's no stop on the handbrake.
oh,
So you can
Of a
just
Super D?
unscrew it all the way?
Yeah. So once you go a certain number of turns, it does come off it comes off the bolt,
oh, ah,
and just literally the whole handbrake mechanism just falls apart inside the tender.
oh. At that point,
Beautiful.
Because the Moors used to have the Super D used to run up there, and they found that out the hard way.
Is that why the Super D
The
no
handbrake
longer
off and it
runs
just
up
fell
there?
apart. I'm like, oh,
Yeah, is that why the Super D no longer runs up there?
I don't know.
Oh dear. So I'm
Great.
still
And this
taking.
man's already been through it. You know what? That can stay there. I don't care.
Right, is anything due through Bryson?
Not
The
anytime soon.
the
Number
the,
9 is sitting in Bryson. It's the only thing coming through there anytime
Alright,
number 4 is approaching Alarka Junction with the passenger
Then I'm
train.
going to enter the main.
Yeah, you'll probably have a meet with number 4 at Hemingway.
Yeah. I'll put myself on the
soon. Just ignore your signal and keep
right
going.
loop. Right, number 12 on the main, Bryson.
God, it feels nice to be driving number 90 again. And not only that, to have a proper train for her to pull. To do her job. Wow, it's not as wobbly as I was expecting at speed.
Well, it is on straight and level track in Bryson Yard.
I was expecting more wobble. I thought the USRA 080 was supposed to wobble.
I feel like she's going to wobble when we get on a bit of.
I haven't been denied my wobble. Fleet is not happy.
Don't worry, Fleet. I'm sure this thing will wobble nice and good for you.
Don't phrase it like that, for God's sake.
Yeah, it's already wobbling along here.
Fleet, where I can get some coal on this thing.
When you get to Bryson, you can come off the train.
Yeah, well, hopefully I have enough. I have roughly
How much?
1.5 tons of coal
Yeah,
and
you'll be
If you've
It's
got
all
one,
downhill.
if you've got 1.5 tons at the top of the grade, you're fine. Absolutely fine.
Yeah.
I figured you would be.
Yeah.
Chair, the reason I need you running number 12 is to
Yep.
so basically get her past her meet with number 4, then give her a
Mhm.
waypoint to go to Nantahala. While she's
Yep.
traveling there, I need you to get number 3 out of the shed at Bryson and do some Bryson switching.
Cool.
Come on, number 90, dig your heels in.
Got an eastbound departure out of Bryson. That's
There we go. What did you say, Chair? Something about an eastbound?
You're only
Yeah,
going
he's-
eastbound out of Bryson.
Yeah, she just wouldn't dig her heels in for some reason.
Yeah.
Probably the rolling inertia of the train. It is 2,100 tons of coal on friction bearings. That doesn't
Yeah, well.
that doesn't get moving very easily. I wonder how roads like the Durango and Silverton deal with having lots of friction-bearing passenger cars.
Pull harder.
No, I mean in terms of maintenance. In the modern era, they must be an absolute pig.
Sure, but they're better than nothing.
I mean, UK preserved railways get around that by the Mark 1 be upon ye. Praise be to the roller bearings. Basically. Does the NYRM have any stock that isn't roller bearings apart from the frame stock?
I presume the Hull and Barnstable carriage are not roll bearings. But apart from that, most pretty much everything I think is on roll bearings.
Makes sense.
I think all the tenders are on roll bearings. But I'm not. Don't quote me on that. I haven't looked particularly hard at that.
Yeah. There we go. She's digging in. As usual, it takes 90 a little bit of time to find her feet, but once she does, she's alright. God, this is so much weight on the drawbar. Come on, old girl, dig into the grate. You can do it.
Yellow.
I wish I could twist all of the knobs in the cab.
Chair, are we meeting up at Hemingway?
Yeah, he's waiting for
Yes, yes, we are.
Yeah, because I'm just leaving in from Oregon Junction.
you. Did you pick up all the passengers?
Yes.
Looks like it.
Okay, fair enough. Carry on. Is the stream coming through for everybody? Could someone just check? It's not a black screen, is it?
Yeah, it's fine. I have it on my second screen.
Okay, that's fine. Hey, 90's actually accelerating with 100 throttle and 55% forward cutoff up the gradual grade to Governor's Island. With 2,100 tons on the drawbar. Sometimes I forget how powerful she actually is.
So this eastbound train is gonna have to go on 2 tracks anymore.
Oh, why?
It's too low.
Oh, bugger.
Not by a lot, but it is just long enough to fit on.
I mean, at that point, my decision is entirely justified. If it's too long for the yard track to Dillsborough, I don't really want to risk putting it through the Y. So at that point, the best thing to do is break it up and actually have number 9 deal with it.
We're gonna need to replace number 9 with the heavy switch.
Is she not up to snuff anymore?
Yellow.
Oh, she'll get it, but see, that locomotive has been running harder than it should have since the day we got it.
Never mind somebody, Benno, doing 40... No, actually it wasn't there, it was you! Doing bloody 45 down the grade! Where that poor loco's piston big ends!
I had work to do.
Oh, never mind, I'm on the grade up to Governor's Island, she's digging in now.
Red.
Okay, yeah, wow. You know, I think I was right to take the train of the length I did. Because she's slogging over the grade at Governor's Island, but she is somewhat slowed a bit. Just put her in low range and she will slug up the grades. 90's got it. 90's got it. This is exactly the sort of work she was bought for.
Right then, where are you? There you are. I don't want to put you in. Oh, come on.
Come on, old girl, you can do it. I think I can. I think I can. Reminder, bankers were not usually used because trains couldn't make it up the hill. It was because they needed to move them up the hill at a speed beyond glacial. Good lord, she's really slogging over the Governor's Island grade. I wouldn't like to think about starting her in this passing loop, I tell you that much. Come on, my old chestnut. Is number 7 in the repair shed having the funny men poke her with the wrench?
Yep.
Good.
They're saying 4 hours and 15 minutes.
Good, that's acceptable. She's not really needed in traffic anyway, and she's where she needs to be when she's repaired, so that's fine. Number 8, however, needs to highball back to Bryson with that westbound freight. Well,
Yep. I'll get her turned here in a minute.
Yeah, well, making drop-offs along the way, but you get the idea. So, Timu, you want to stop on the main line in front of the, like, just before the station, and then take your loco off to get coal and water before you do your stop at Bryson. It's the fastest way to do it.
Okay. Yeah, I was
Because that
planning
lets you
to do so.
crossover.
Yeah, because it's the shortest path for me to get there.
And it also means that when you're doing your station stop, your passenger train isn't stuck across, like, because we once had one person who did the stop for coal and water, was on the track next to the coal and water thing, took his engine off to get coal and water, and then when he was doing his station stop, he held up 2 trains in either direction because his passenger train was stretched across the entire 3 tracks of the crossing. That was annoying.
Yeah, that's not fun.
It was not, because the whole point had been that while he was doing the stop, the 2 freight trains were going to pass him. Yeah, that was... I was not a happy fleet.
No wonder that you don't have any hair left.
I do, though. I do, in fact, have hair. I am not bald. Like there are images of me. I am not bald.
Yeah, just pulling your leg.
I know. You could have said why my hair's falling out. That would have been a better joke. The problem is, like, you never mind. It doesn't matter. Carry on, number 19. Forwards!
I'm not that clever with English language, so...
Ah, you're getting better. Stick with us, lad. We'll see the right. You got a West Virginian, a Yorkshireman, and Chair, where are you from?
Good question.
So you've got a Yorkshireman, a West Virginian, and a good questioner, which is a setup for a bad joke.
Yeah.
There we go. Pointless. Pointless. Ah, there we go. There we go. Number 90 was bought for these runs, but they can be kind of a slog at times. There's usually one every 2 days. There we go. Nothing new on the chats yet, which is fine. People are allowed to work and just watch on. Nothing wrong with that. There we go. Full steam ahead. How goes the Brysonian switching chair?
Not bad.
What
Not
have
much, really. So.
what have we got exactly? I forget.
Some hardwood stuff, some coal for the dropper, repair parts.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, nothing too heavy.
That's good. There we go. Moving on at speed. More speed, more power. I don't think I've broken 30 miles an hour on this entire run so far. Just keeping it at 35 with the throttle wide open. There we go. Power. There we go. Now we're on the horrible long slog up to Whittier. There we go, that's it. Dig your heels in, 90, come on. Up this gradual grade to Whittier. I think everything's clear.
Famous last words.
Yeah, that's why I'm going ahead to have a nosy. Seems to be. Yeah, seems to all be fine. Apart from that. Whoop, nearly entered the Endless Void there. Don't want to go to the Endless Void. Endless Void is not fun. There we go. Okay, so number 2's done all her work down here for now, which is fine. Yep, so everything's clear. I can just plough on through once I've cleared the grade at Whittier. Nice and easy. Although I'll tell you the God's honest truth, Chair, what I absolutely wish, the only track change I desperately wish they do at Whittier, sorry, East Whittier, is if the crossover was actually after the coal tipper and the water tower. So that way, if trains want to use it without interfering with the yard, they can just, go without having to back out of it again,
Yeah, well.
Because some of the train lanes we operate, backing out is not something that's really on the cards at times.
Should we read?
I am now passing through Whittier, doing 16 miles an hour. I am le slow train. Are we off the grade yet? We are. Okay, drop things back to 35. Let's get some of that speed back. If we can. Pretty please. Did my stream manager crash and people have been saying things? No, it did not. Still, 6 people watching.
Yeah.
6 people watching. Has Random Idiot been back since I have been away, or is he still?
Yes.
Oh, he's here. Good. How are the situation going down at Dillsborough, and how's number 9's potterings going?
I have about got everything that was here put away. I still need to grab like 4 cars that were left up at the interchange.
Oh, nice. That's pretty good. Yeah. I always forget about that 0.5% slog from Ella to Whittier. It gets me on the long, heavy trains every time.
Charge them fast enough, you'd be great.
Well, no, it doesn't stop me, but it just every time I'm like, oh, I lose like 10 miles an hour of speed. Which is really not what you want. Come on, give it some more beans. That's it, number 90. Crikey. You may actually have to pick up the Walker logs. They're done.
Empty?
Yeah, I'm passing them. There's only one left.
Okay. Well, number 8's on its way over. It's gonna go in the hole at Thomas Valley.
Nice.
Or do you want me? Do you want me to have it hold at Barker's instead?
Yeah, there's no way you're gonna make Thomas Valley before I do. Although, actually, no. Yeah, hold at Barker's. Yeah, hold at Barker's. I can't afford to stop.
Yep.
I don't know what the state of the Connolly log cars are. I haven't even thought about them, to be fair, for a while. Cross that bridge when we come to it. Very nice. Let me see. How are the company financials? Okay, so we went up because we had 18,000. Then I took out 10k loan, bought the switcher, that down to 3,000. Now, just in the course of about 3 hours, we're back up to 5k. And I think I've got to be carrying at least $1,000 worth of coal here. At least. And the rough value of Random's train behind number 8's got to be at least $300 of freight there. At least. And of course, Timu's bringing in steady profit with a passenger train, which is good. And Chair's pottering around doing chair things. And that's 209 people. That's, oh my lord, $209. That's very, very nice indeed. And our operational safety record is still in the toilet.
Yep. Anyways, I'll leave for Ella.
Yeah. Have you cold and watered?
Yes.
Jolly
all
good.
Fully loaded.
How is Dillsborough coaling tower only having has 0 coal in it now?
Because I've got the coal, the more coal for it right here.
Wait, and a lock? Wait, hang on. The Dillsborough coal wagon is it?
Dillsborough? No, sorry. That you said Dillsborough, not Bryson.
No, the Dillsborough wagon's empty, but there's coal in the tower.
Oh.
It's 35
Sorry,
tons
I
coal
misheard
in the tower.
and thought you said.
That's bizarre. Never mind.
Yeah, the towers have their own inventory.
Yeah, but I was looking at the inventory in the towers, the daily report, and it was saying that there is no coal.
It was probably
Yeah,
empty
'cause
a minute.
the daily report is from 6 o'clock yesterday.
Ah. There was 40 tons of bloody coal in it! I still can't believe we've been running this railway since the game opened. The 3 of us. Look how far we've actually come. I still can't believe we've only delivered 173 cars of freight. That can't be right. Or is that just for the day? Oh, no, that's just for the day. That's fine. A lock of copper is at tier. Both a lock of coppers are at tier 4 now, by the way. So that's pretty good.
Sincerest apologies, Fleet, but someone just sent me a message saying pub ? So I have to oblige.
Oh, of course, absolutely.
Of course.
What were you
Cheerio,
doing?
chaps. Have
Farewell.
fun.
Goodbye.
Boris and Shunting. Number 3's on a waypoint to dump repair thing somewhere.
Golly good.
So just
That's fine.
make sure she
That's
doesn't
fine.
foul anything.
Yeah, no, I understand. We'll be fine.
Cheerio.
Have a good one.
I'm probably going to finish this interchange run and then have Timu stop wherever he's got to, and have number 8 stop wherever she's got to, and then we'll call it in 20 minutes. Because at that point, that'll be a nice good 2 hours of railroader, and that's nice and neat, which is what I always like.
No, that I think I'll be somewhere between L and actually I'm in Whittier by then. I think.
Yeah. You should be in Whittier, I would think. Come on, lads, that's it. Carry on. Come on, number 90, I believe in you.
And now I figured out why I had that misconception, because it's next week that I'm not able to join, so
Yeah. That's fine.
I had to check my work schedule and I was like, okay, yeah, it's next week that I can.
Yeah, I get it.
Just
No
work.
problems. No problems at all. Yeah, the trackage through the passing loop at the track through the passing loop at Thomas Valley is uneven as heck. The gradient profile changes massively. It's almost like they laid it. It's almost like they laid it straight on the ground.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope there's a bridge at Wilmot now. That wasn't there before. There we go. Now we go, bring it back to 40. Come on, power! More speed. There we go, now I've got a nice bit of flat. Let's get some speed back up. Keep it rolling, 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 rolling. Keep them doggies rolling. Keep this freight train rolling, roll high. I think that's how the song goes, I'm not entirely sure.
Oh dear, that's an image that I want to erase my memory.
Why?
You cowboy boots and that cowboy hat,
Why is that?
singing that song.
Why is that so unpleasant
dear.
an image?
You do not want to know.
No, you're right. I don't.
Because you're not that American person, at least I think.
Oh well.
So-
Well, we could ask the West Virginian if he's still here.
Maybe.
We entered a gradient section again. Oh yeah, the bit up to. Yeah, the bit up to money!
We don't crash trains, Leslie.
No, we do not crash trains, especially not this one. This is payday. This is at least $1,000 of payday, this is. Okay, we can still continue to gain speed. I'm gonna need it for the assault on the Cowie grade. I'll be able to make it, it's just gonna be a slog. How easy, how long it takes is going to depend on Tyler and how much speed I've got entering the grade.
Yep.
She's done the hill with 2,500 tons, so I know she can do it with 2,100.
No.
I'm more concerned with the time it'll take her to get up it. That's the real matter. You know, it's all about time. Carry on, lads. Move forwards. Random, are you there?
Yo.
I'm about to pass Barker's. I can see number 8 now.
Alrighty.
So she can have the clear as soon as I've gone past her.
Cool.
This is my favourite part and something I hope to do more often as my channel grows and we get more people in the weekly operating sessions. I really want to have, you know, more meets. I want to be running trains, you know, like constantly, like really using the network to capacity. That's what I want to really be doing. Because we do not have that many meets between trains.
Okay.
Okay, you may as well come back to number 8 to see if you come past and give her the highball away. There we go, just past number 8. She's got a light freight eastbound. You just sending it to Whittier, yeah?
What, number 8?
Yeah, eastward here.
It's heading to Thomas Valley first. Gotta drop some
Oh, yeah.
But then... All right, I'm gonna have to leave some cars for this area up here setting because they will not fit where they need to go.
I get it.
Number 9 is now running down in the silver tunnel. That's where we're at. I've got the flats. Whatever.
Yep, there we go. I've just realised what that track is for at the bottom of the Cowie grade. It's for a helper.
Which one?
Bottom of the Cowie grade. It's for a helper. When
Or
trains,
run away.
true. For when the trains get really heavy. I mean, honestly, if obviously traffic loads keep increasing, which they're probably gonna.
Or no. That's Pulpitsburg.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
wow.
the Barker's Pulpitsburg.
Oh. So we could be taking pulpwood from there?
Yep.
Oh. Well, maybe we should probably buy some pulpwood cars and start doing that then. There we go. Slugging up the grade now. Now the Cowie grade has been one of the steeper grades on the network up until this point. But Nantahala is a coming, and that is the steepest by a country mile. That's what, a 4-5% grade, isn't it?
Cowie?
No, not Cowie. Red Marble.
6, I want to say.
Yeah, that is gonna. Yeah, that's absolutely gonna require for even a light train. That's gonna require a helper. I hope they give us an option to build a small roundhouse out there and build a proper coal tipple. Come on.
Anyways, I'm in with you.
Right, jolly good. Look at the power! Sheer raw power! Oh. Yeah, 90's got it. She's settled into a slog and she's just going. So the slower she gets, the more powerful she becomes. And she's just settled into just dragging this coal train up the hill.
Remo!
Like I said, it's slow, but we will get up this hill. It's basically it's basically the equivalent of a crawler gear on a truck. Like, it is slow, but by God, we're gonna get there. This is only 400 tons off what I've rated her for on this 1% grade. Her maximum rated tonnage for the run from Robinson to Silver is 2,500 tons. She's got 2,100 on right now.
Okay.
Sorry, not 2,100. Yeah, so yes, 2,100. That's right. That's the correct way of saying it. As the gradient levels out a bit in Cowie Tunnel, we're actually starting to gain speed. She's done it again! Moved a train nothing else on the railroad could over Cowie grade unassisted. She's done it again. There we go. Moving forwards at speed. Crack on, lads.
Number 8 is proceeding to Whittier.
Right. She's not that far away, is she?
She's at Thomas Valley.
Brilliant. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to pull in next to the sheds at Dillsborough, and I need to take coal and water before I really, Yeah, I need to take coal and water. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull her up next to the sheds, and when you get to Whittier, let me know, and that's what we'll call it. Bloody Norfolk and Western, they have their own coal mines. Why do they need ours?
More coal.
I don't know, maybe we've got something better than bituminous coal. That's all they bloody got.
You got a problem with black coal fleet?
No, I haven't. Well, it's not as good as anthracite.
You got anthracite money? La dee da.
Well, anthracite is what you basically had to have after 1970. Anything else is too acidic.
Not that goddamn Powder River Basin brown coal.
Yeah, apart from the Powder River Basin, which for some reason has its magical pizzazz coal with no added acid in it for some reason I can't fully understand.
It's got everything else, but it doesn't have that. Terrible coal. Horrible
Yeah.
coal.
But
But it's low sulfur, so they burn it.
Yep.
Yeah, number 9 is going to come down. Probably should take water, actually.
Yeah, she probably should. A little bit. Tiny bit. Come back to Dillsborough and do that. Well, actually, don't just leave her
Just come
where...
back to Dillsborough anyhow.
Yeah. There we are. And number 90 is stopped. Beautiful. Fantastic. I may as well hook on to the rest of the cars for the interchange. 90 could probably just about handle them.
There's a couple more to grab out of, like,
Actually, yeah. Actually, you know, I'm looking at it and I'm thinking that's got to be at least another 1,000 tons worth of train. And that she actually can't handle. Whoops.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only... Everything number 8 brought over was only, like... 8 or 1,000, I think. So you could probably make it.
I mean, if number 9 was shoving on the end, I definitely could. But anyway,
Number 9's got switching to do.
yes, she has. Where is she exactly?
Coming from Silva.
Tell you what, yeah.
All the way from the interchange.
Yeah. Oh, wait, what, she got more interchange cars?
No. She was shoving stuff from the paperboard plant up here to the interchange.
Ah, right. Tell you what, just hold her at Silver Station. Then I'll make a save and we can end it, and then obviously next week we'll water her and all the rest of it. Just carry, as we do. What's
Sure.
What? No, speak your mind.
I was gonna say we probably want to go ahead and coal and water it, so somebody doesn't just load up, grab it, and get to running.
Well, the thing is, if we leave a pin in it, as an AKA, if we save here, we'll remember that she needs it. Because I'll look at her and go, that's because part of the reason I want to leave her in Silver is because it's a very obvious place she wouldn't normally be, if that makes sense.
Yeah. All right, I'll put her in the hole at Silva.
Yeah. The funny little saddle tank. that is unfortunately a little bit beyond its capabilities. So thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you Random Idiot. Thank you TV for helping me operate the railway today. Thank you Chair in
You're
absentia.
welcome.
Hope you're having a good drink. And I will see you and everyone else next week. And for those of you who follow me on Twitch and everything else, you will be able to see me tomorrow in the World of Warships celebrations for VE Day. So look out for that on their official Twitch.